Hi friends, this is Manikanda Prasanna Kumar and welcome to my channel Maths with Money. And you can follow me on my Facebook page Maths with Money. Regarding myself, I was selected in RRB NTPC and also SSC CGL, and I have 3 years experience in teaching quantitative aptitude. So regarding this video, it is the explanation of the CGL 2018 mains questions. I already explained 50 questions, and in this video I will explain 51 to 60, and this is the exam conducted on September 12th 2019. So before that, I will tell you one thing, that is Pure Maths PDFs are now available in Instamojo. I hope many of you know this Instamojo. It is an online platform in which you can purchase PDFs or any materials like that, or you can directly message to my WhatsApp number to purchase the PDFs which you want. Okay, next, not only Pure Maths PDFs, you can also purchase APPSC General Studies previous year questions compilation topic wise. Topic wise compilation was prepared by me. So in this you will get more than 580 plus questions, and these are the topics, and this PDF is also available. And coming to the Pure Maths topics geometry and mensuration 3D, mensuration 3D and 2D geometry and 2D mensuration, that is triangles, quadrilaterals, circles and inscribing figures. And not only this, other topics 3D mensuration, algebra, trigonometry, progressions, coordinate geometry are also available. And other than these topics, the aspirants who are preparing for the APPSC DAO exam, DAO Divisional Accounts Officer exam, this is an exam conducted by APPSC, and in which these 3 topics are very important: statistics, matrices and sets functions. So these topics are also available. ఇవి కూడా మీకు అవైలబుల్గా ఉంటాయి. Okay, now I'll start our main video, that is 51 to 60 questions. Let's see 51. In triangle ABC, the medians AD, BE and CF meet or intersect at O. What is the ratio of area of triangle ABD to the area of triangle AOE? Okay, there is a triangle ABC. ABC is a triangle in which the median is nothing but it is a line drawn from the vertex to its opposite side, midpoint of the opposite side. For suppose this is the midpoint of BC, and it is the midpoint of AC, and it is midpoint of AB. Then AD, BE and CF intersect at O. Now you have to find out the area of triangle ABD. ABD means which triangle? ABD means this triangle A, B and D. This triangle. To area of triangle AOE. AOE means which triangle? AOE means this triangle. Okay. How much? Very simple. In general, the intersection point of medians, that is centroid, divides the triangle into how many parts? 6 equal parts. So each part is equal. So if each part is 1 unit, then all the parts are 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Now tell me, in ABD triangle, how many ones are there? 1, 1, 1, 3 parts. Total area of triangle ABD is 3 parts. To the area of triangle AOE. AOE means this triangle. It is how many parts? 1 part. So what is the ratio? 3:1. It is very simple. Clear? Next one, that is 52nd. 52nd, the value of sin A by 1 minus cos A plus 1 minus cos A by sin A divided by cot square A by 1 plus cosecant A plus 1. So can we solve this problem using substitution? Yes. Can I take A equal to 0? We can't, because sin 0 is 0. So it is in the denominator of this value, so definitely we can't take A equal to 0. If I take A equal to 90, for suppose if I take 90 తీసుకున్నాను అనుకోండి, for suppose. Now tell me, If I take a equal to 90, what is the value of sin a? Sin a. Apply the value. Sin a is a 9, sin 90 is 1. By cos 90 is 0. So wherever cos is there, you have to cancel out. Okay. So here 1 plus 1 minus it is 0. Cos a is 0. So 1 by 1. Total whole divided by cot square 90. What is the value of cot 90? It is 0. By, it is 0, yes, by cosecant 90 is 1. 0 by anything is 0. So total value is 0. You can cancel out this term. Plus 1. Here you will get any value but 0. 0 plus 1, 1. So 1 by 1, 1 plus 1 by 1, 1. 2 by 1. 2 by 1 equal to 2. So where it is? Third option. That's it. Third option is the correct answer. Anybody has doubt in this? No doubt. Clear? That's it. Next, 53. In a quadrilateral ABCD, the bisectors of, or the whenever bisectors are given, we can take internal angular bisectors. If we mention it was external angular bisectors, then only you can take external. Otherwise, you have to take internal only. Here he was not mentioning anything that is internal or external. So you have to take internal. Internal angular bisectors of C and D meet at E. If angle CED is 56 degrees and angle A is 49 degrees, then the measure of angle B. For suppose it is a quadrilateral A, B and C and D. The internal angular bisectors, so these two are equal and these two are equal, intersect at what? E. We already discussed the same model in the previous shift also. Angle A plus angle B equal to 2 times of, 2 times of angle DEC. 2 times of angle DEC. Sum of other two angles is equal to 2 times of the angle at the angular bisectors. Okay. So here I know the value of angle A is 49. Okay. And you have to find out angle B. And I know the value of angle DEC also. So definitely you can easily solve it. Yes. So angle B equal to 2 times of 56 minus 49. 256 how much? 112 minus 49. 112 minus 49, it is how much? 63 degrees. Where it is 60 degree? That is first option. That's it. Next 53. That's it. Next 54. The graphs of the equations 2x plus 3y equal to 11 and x minus 2y plus 12 equal to 0 intersect at p x1 comma y1, and the graph of the equation x minus 2y plus 12 equal to 0 intersects the x-axis at q x2 comma y2. Then what is the value of x1 minus x2 plus y1 plus y2? That's it. What is the correct answer? It's very simple. Here you have to find out x1, y1, that is nothing but point of intersection of these two equations. One thing. Next, the second equation or second line intersects the x-axis. When a line intersects the x-axis, definitely its y coordinate should be 0. So definitely y2 equal to how much? 0. And how to find out x2? Since it intersects the x-axis, since y is 0, how do you find out x-intercept? X is equal to y is 0, so plus 12 what help minus 12. This is the x2 value. So x2 equal to how much? Minus 12, that is x-intercept. Then how do you find out x1 and y1? Intersection of those two lines. Definitely we have so many methods. I know many of you know these methods to solve how to find out the point of intersection of the given lines. I'll tell you both the methods. First method is general method and I'll tell you the shortcut method also. Okay. First method is you have to write down the lines. What are the lines? 2x plus 3y equal to 11. And another equation x minus 2y ప్లస్ 12 కాబట్టి ఇటు వెళ్ళిపోతే -12. Okay, next what you have to do, since here 2 is there but here x is there, so you have to multiply 2 for the second equation. So అప్పుడు ఏమవుతుంది, 2x minus 4y equal to -24. Now subtract second equation with first equation. 2x cancel, 3y minus of 4y that is 7y equal to 11 minus of -24 that is 35. So what is the value of y? 5. So y5 should be substituted in the second equation. Then what is the value of x? Equal to -12 plus 2 into y, that is 5. That means -2. Sorry, -2. So what are the values of points of intersection? x1 equal to -2 and y1 equal to 5. Now I'll get the value of x1 and also y1. So final ga మనం ఏం ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేయొచ్చు? The value, final value is x1 minus x2 plus y1 plus y2. x1 ఎంత? -2. x2 ఎంత? minus of -12. Next y1 0. Sorry, y1 5. Sorry. y1 is 5 and y2 is 0. Minus of -12, that is plus 12. Yes, 12 minus 2, 10. 10 plus 5, 15. So 15 is the correct answer. That is third option. Okay, so using the first method you can easily solve the intersection of the lines. We have another method also. I'll tell you another method also, that is direct method. Many of you know this method or solve this method in your intermediate. So what are the equations? 2x plus 3y equal to 11 or -11 equal to 0, and another one x minus 2y plus 12 equal to 0. So you can solve this using this method, that is you have to write down the x, y and constant can be represented as 1. Okay, so x coefficients entamma 2. What about here? X coefficient 1, y coefficients 3 and -2. What about constants? -11 and +12. Okay, now here you have to do the cross multiplication. That's it. Okay, here the cross multiplication is also not like this. Observe this. Sorry, చూడండి, x తీసుకునేటప్పుడు ఈ రో తీసేయాలి. సో వాట్ అబౌట్ దీస్ టూ? ఓకే, x by 3 into 12 36 AD minus BC minus of -11 into -2, that is -22. నెక్స్ట్ వైకి మాత్రం మనం ఎప్పుడైనా ఏం తీసుకుంటాం? -y. మ్యాట్రిసెస్లో మనం తీసుకుంటాం, ఇది ఆల్రెడీ మీకు అందరికీ తెలుసు, డిటర్మినెంట్. సో -y. సో యూ హ్యావ్ టు delete this row, and 2 into 12 that is 24 minus of -11 into 1 that is a +11 and 1 కాబట్టి ఈ రో తీసేయాలి, సారీ ఈ కాలం తీసేయాలి. సో 2 into -2 that is -4 -3 -7. క్లియర్? సో 36 minus 22 ఎంతమ్మా? ఇట్ ఈస్ 14 and 24 plus 11 35. So now observe the calculations. -7 -2 -7 -5 minus cancel. So what is the value of x? -2. And what is the value of y? +5. That's it. సో డైరెక్ట్గా మనకి x values y values అనేవి ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేయొచ్చు. సో దిస్ ఈజ్ అనదర్ మెథడ్, అండ్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ దోస్ వాల్యూస్ ఇన్ ద గివెన్ వాల్యూ. దట్స్ ఇట్. ఓకే, ఒక 2 లైన్స్ ఇచ్చి దానికి పాయింట్ ఆఫ్ ఇంటర్సెక్షన్ ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేయాలంటే వీ హ్యావ్ సో మెనీ మెథడ్స్. ఓకే, నెక్స్ట్ వన్ 55. Sujata marks an article 36% above the cost price and allows a 40% discount on the marked price. Here observe, కాస్ట్ ప్రైస్కి 36% అబోవ్ మార్క్ చేసింది, నెక్స్ట్ మార్క్డ్ ప్రైస్ మీద 40% డిస్కౌంట్ ఇచ్చింది. ఇట్స్ లైక్ సక్సెసివ్ డిస్కౌంట్, సక్సెసివ్ ఇంక్రీజ్ అండ్ నెక్స్ట్ డిక్రీజ్. చూడండి, ఇయర్ కాస్ట్ ప్రైస్, ఇయర్ మార్క్డ్ ప్రైస్ అండ్ ఇయర్ సెల్లింగ్ ప్రైస్. కాస్ట్ ప్రైస్ మీద ఎంత ఇంక్రీజ్ చేసింది? 36% ఇంక్రీజ్ చేసింది. దెన్ యూ విల్ గెట్ ది మార్క్డ్ ప్రైస్. నెక్స్ట్ మార్క్డ్ ప్రైస్ మీద ఎంత డిస్కౌంట్ ఇచ్చింది? దట్ ఈస్ -40%. సో డెఫినెట్లీ యూ విల్ గెట్ సెల్లింగ్ ప్రైస్. ఇయర్ The first cost price is increased by 36 percentage. Next it was decreased by 40 percentage to get the selling price. So you have to find out the loss percentage. Loss percentage is between cost price to selling price. Here if you observe clearly, it is successive increase and decrease. So directly I can solve this using how? 36 percentage. 36 percentage means 4 nines 425s. So initially 25 rupees or 25 parts becomes 9 parts increase, so 34. Next 40% decrease, that is minus 2 by 5. Initial 5 parts becomes 5 minus 2, that is 3 parts. So this is 25 into 5 multiplication, 125 parts. 34 into 3, that is 102 parts. So this is cost price and this is selling price. This is cost price and it is selling price. So cost price is 125 parts, it becomes 102 parts, that is selling price. How much it is decreased? How much it is decreased? 23 parts upon initial, that is cost price 125 into 100. This is the loss percentage. 25 fives, 25 fours. 4 into 23, that is 92 by 5. It is equal to 18.4 percentage. That is fourth option is the correct answer. Very simple, because market price is always on cost price and discount is always on market price. Since it was given in given in successive ways, that's why I can take it directly. Clear? Okay. Next 56. The value of tan 29 degrees cot 61 degrees minus cosecant square 61 degrees plus cot square 54 minus secant square 36 plus sine square 1 sine square 3 plus sine square 5 and so on sine square 89. In trigonometry, I told you direct formula how to find out these values. Okay. So what is this value? You have to find out the number of terms. Okay, how many terms are there here? Number of terms equal to last term minus first term, because they are in arithmetic progression 1, 3, 5 and so on 89. So 89 minus first term by common difference. What is common difference? 2 plus 1. How many terms? 88 by 2, 44 plus 1. Total how many terms? 45 terms. That is the number of terms. But what I told you, final value or final answer for this value, it is equal to, final answer equal to n by 2. I told you directly. So final answer is 45 by 2. 45 by 2 means 22 end of. That is the value of this problem. But you have another values, tan 29 cot 61. Since 29 and 61 are complementary angles, in place of cot 61 I can write tan 29 degrees. Clear? 61 and 29 are complementary angles. That's why in place of cosecant square 61 I can write secant square 29 degrees. Similarly 54 and 36 degrees are complementary. That's why in place of cot square 54 I can write tan square 54. Tan square 36. Tan square 36 degrees. Now if you observe clearly, tan 29 into tan 29, that is the tan square 29 degrees minus secant square 29 degrees plus tan square 36 minus secant square 36 degrees. So basically we have an identity, that is secant square theta minus tan square theta equal to 1. But here reverse, that is a tan square theta minus secant square theta equal to how much? It is a minus 1. So that's why in place here I can write minus 1, here also minus 1. So minus 1 plus 1 and minus 1 ఎంత వస్తుంది? Minus 2. So this total value is minus 2. But we have this value is 22 and off. So you have to add these two values. So 22 and off minus 2, that is equal to how much? 20 and off. 20 and off, where it is? That is third option. Third option is the correct answer. Clear? So if you know the direct formula for this, it is very easy to solve it. Okay. If you have any doubt how to solve this, you can watch my video which I told you in the trigonometry playlist. Okay. Next, 57. Sorry, 58, because 57 is data interpretation. 58. Here the question is secant phi into 1 minus sin phi into sin phi plus cos phi into secant phi plus tan phi into by sin phi into 1 plus tan phi plus cos phi into 1 plus cot phi. Whenever secant, tan, cot are there, definitely you have to take which value to substitute? 45. So substitute phi equal to 45. Simple. Secant phi, that is root 2. 1 minus sin 45, that is 1 by root 2. Sin phi plus cos phi, whenever phi equal to 45, sin phi, that is sin 45 is 1 by root 2 and cos 45 is also 1 by root 2. Yes. So 1 by root 2 plus 1 by root 2, 2 by root 2. Yes. 2 by root 2 means root 2. That's why please remember, whenever phi is 45, I can write directly sin phi plus cos phi is equal to how much? Root 2 into secant 45, that is root 2, tan 45 is 1 divided by again sin 45, that is 1 by root 2, 1 plus tan 45, that is 1 plus 1 plus cos 45, that is 1 by root 2, 1 plus cot 45 is also 1. So next we have to simplify it. Root 2. Okay. If I take LCM, root 2 minus 1 by root 2. Sorry, into root 2 plus 1 divided by 1 plus 1 entamma 2. Root 2 cancel అయితే ఇంకా ఇక్కడ root 2 ఉంటుంది. Here also 1 plus 1 2. Root 2 times cancel. Here also root 2. Root 2 plus root 2. Total how much? 2 root 2. Clear? So now the calculation or simplification is very important. Root 2 cancel and root 2 cancel. Root 2 plus 1 into root 2 minus 1, that is equal to 1, because a plus b into a minus b, that is a square minus b square. So that is 1 by 2. So whenever I'll substitute, when I substitute phi equal to 45 in the options, in option that you get 1 by 2, that is the answer. Okay. In first option, cosecant 45 root 2, secant 45 root 2, root 2 into root 2, 2. So it is not an answer. Next, sin phi 1 by root 2 into 1 by root 2, that is equal to 1 by 2. It may be the option. Please observe the other options also. 2 cos phi 2 into 1 by root 2, that is root 2. So not an answer. 2 into here also 1 by root 2. So it is also root 2. So it is also not the correct answer. What is the correct answer? Sin phi into cos phi is the correct answer. Okay. Clear all of you? Next, 59. The value of 0.56 bar, only bar is for 6, minus 0.723 bar, 23 ki matrame undi, plus 0.3 into 9 bar plus into 0.7 bar. We already discussed the same model in the previous shift also, that is September 11th shift also. Okay. So how can we write 0.56 bar? It is equal to 56 minus 5 by 90 minus 0.723 bar, that is 723 minus 7 by 990. Here two numbers as bar, that's why 2 9s, plus 0.39 means 39 minus 3 by 90 into 0.7 bar means 7 by 9. The simplification is very important. 39 minus 3, that is 36. So 9 ones, 9 fours. Okay. 56 minus 5, it is how much? 51. 7 into 4, 28. Since here also 90, here also 90, you can directly add the numerators. 51 plus 28, it is how much? 51 plus 28. 59, 79. Yes, 79 by 90 minus 723 minus 7, that is 716 by 990. So what is the LCM? 990. 90 into 11th 79 into 11 means it is 869. Yes, 869 minus 716 by 990. So it is how much? 153 by 990. Please observe here 990 is there. Yes, since 990 is there, definitely the options have two bars after one number. This after డెసిమల్ తర్వాత ఒక నెంబర్ తర్వాత టూ నెంబర్స్కి బార్ ఉండాలి. ఎందుకు? ఇక్కడ 2 9s ఉన్నాయి కాబట్టి. ఓకే, సో హియర్ ఓన్లీ 2 ఆప్షన్స్ ఆర్ దేర్, మేబీ సెకండ్ ఆప్షన్ ఆర్ ఫోర్త్ ఆప్షన్, బికాస్ డెసిమల్ తర్వాత 1 నెంబర్ తర్వాత 2 నెంబర్స్కి బార్ అనేది ఉండాలి. ఓకే, బట్ హియర్ 153 కెన్ బి రిటన్ యాజ్ 154 minus 1 by 990. So it can be written as how much? 0.154 dot bar. Antena? So that's why what is the correct answer? Second option is the correct answer, not the fourth option. Clear? I hope all of you understand this. It is very, very important. And it takes a lot of time to solve it when you don't know this type of thing. Clear? And next, 60th one. The area of the base of a right circular cone is 400 pi. Suppose it is a cone whose base radius is r and a height it is given as 15 centimeters. And you have to find out the curved surface area. What is the formula for curved surface area? Pi into r into L. I don't know the value of slant height. This is slant height L. I don't know the value of r. How do you find out? Here it was given that circular cone area base is given, that is pi r square is given as 400 pi. So pi cancel, r square equal to 400 means r equal to 20. So r equal to 20. Here 15 and 20, since it is a right angle triangle, I can take 5, take a common, 5 3s, 5 4s. 3, 4, 5 is a triplet. Since I divided with 5, I have to multiply with 5. 5 5s and 25. So L equal to how much? 25. So now substitute the values here. Pi r L. Pi r L, pi into r equal to 20, L equal to 25. 25 into 20, that is 500 pi is the correct answer, where it is fourth option. So basic formula, directly if you substitute the values, you can easily get it. Okay. So with this, I'll complete this session, and in the next session, I'll solve the next 10 questions of the September 12th shift CGL 2018 mains. Okay. If you have any doubts regarding any problem, you can ask me in the comment section, or you can ask me directly to my WhatsApp number also. Okay. My WhatsApp number is 9490882754. Okay. Thank you very much. Have a good day. All the best and Jai Hind.